Ready or not, summer is coming, and Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance is on now. Right now through May 25th, get up to 70% off everything home at Wayfair. Plus, score amazing doorbuster deals all sale long and surprise flash deals on Memorial Day. We're talking thousands of products at every style and budget. Now is the time to save big on must-haves for your patio, backyard, and beyond. These savings won't last, so don't wait. Shop Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance now through May 25th.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
It's time for the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games at Southern Utah University in Cedar City. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of a Utah sports tradition at utahsummergames.org. Participate in over 50 sports around the state. Then plan to join the opening ceremonies Friday, June 5th, presented by State Bank of Southern Utah. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games.
The weekend is coming up, PK. The weekend is upon us. Can you still believe the Jazz didn't get screwed in the lottery? It's an amazing week. That was Sunday. Have you adjusted mentally, people? Brandon, well, there's still time for the Jazz to mess this up. All right, Brandon. Way to find the black lining in the silver cloud. Reverse that. Come on, man. Something good happened. I get it may not be perfect and there are no guarantees, but didn't something good just happen? I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. I saw something good happening for Jazz fans.
Well, I think it goes above and beyond good. It has something that could be a franchise talking point for 50 years from now, because they went through a 4-year deliberate losing, right? And the last 2 years obviously have been big time in terms of trying to lose. It's never been done to this level in franchise history. And certainly franchise history, the Utah franchise history has been pretty solid over the course of when they moved here. Was it 78, 79, somewhere in there?
The only thing this compares to is the first 5 seasons here. That's the only thing that you could compare to. And those teams didn't lose 60, which these teams did twice.
Right. And so we went through 4 years of this moment, and this moment happened at the end of the 4 years, and it followed something or was preceded by something which you can consider a massive trade in getting a caliber player of a Jaren Jackson. I don't know. I'd have to look at all the trades that they've ever made, but they've ever acquired someone of this caliber. Obviously, they got Mitchell and Gobert, but they were rookies. Jaren Jackson is an established commodity. Those two players that I just named grew into something very good, but Jaren Jackson arrives here at something good. And then 3 months later, basically, they get the number 2 pick. Now, if they get the Cathedral of the Debonces, then that will be even something way cooler. So you've got that opportunity, because don't forget, I believe his ceiling is as high as a cathedral ceiling. So if they acquire the Cathedral, then he blows up and does what we anticipate. This is something going forward there that would be a recognizable turning point for decades to come. And especially if they should put it together and go from here and win the whole thing. And this moment that was last Sunday, and then following, you get to June 23rd, I think the draft is, and they do what they do. It's something that could be pointed back toward for generations to come. So it has the possibility to be as big as you want to dream it as being as big of, or whatever I'm trying to say. You get the point.
I'm trying to do the math on Stockton and Malone. That was more than 40 years ago they were drafted, and people still talk about and reference them. Not just Jazz fans, like people around the NBA will reference them, right? And so, to your point, it sounds dramatic to say they'll be talking about this in 50 years. Well, Stockton and Malone, if they're getting talked about in 2034 and 2035, that'll be the 50-year mark, and I don't see any reason they wouldn't be.
Well, the statues are still going to be there, right? I mean, you walk on that side of the plaza, whether it's a concert or whatever it might be. It's doTERRA with the oils. I miss those days of being over there and smelling those oils throughout the arena when we were doing the show. Could you oil up one of these times here so I can feel like I used to?
It's been a bad hour. Oil up and take your shirt off for social media. I don't know where we're going in the next hour, but this is not trending well for me, Yak.
Got some guests lined up, so that'll help.
I think so.
It's definitely Friday,
we would
though.
know that the oil people were in there, and we'd be able to smell it, and it always smelled a little more beautiful. I felt a little cleaner somehow, even though I've never done any of that stuff. And everybody sees the statues anytime you go over to the arena from that, the south east side. And so clearly they'll be talking about it 10, 20, 30 years from now, however long there's a Jazz and there's an Earth, I guess. So with that in mind, this has the opportunity. It's not there yet. It's not close to being there yet, but it has the opportunity. And this is the culmination. This is what they did with the intent of having this happen. I wonder if you were go to these guys, the Angels. Now, Austin wasn't there the whole time, but his father has been, and the ownership, if you would have said, okay, back in 22, was it? We'll start this process and we'll end it with getting Jaren Jackson and then the number 2 pick in a year in which the draft is supposed to be all that. I wonder if they would have said, okay, it'll be awful during the 4 years, but we'll do it.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.